Text 1. 3 Qs, the ethics of species de-extinction. Scientists are closing in on the capacity to clone extinct species using biotechnology and DNA samples from the ancient past, a process that is called de-extinction. The prospect of bringing back extinct species was discussed last week at a conference hosted by National Geographic and TEDx, in which many conservationists, geneticists, and biotechnologists supported the idea. We asked Ronald Sandler, a professor of philosophy at Northeastern and author of the new book, The Ethics of Species, to share his take on what has been described as the mind-blowing idea of the year. Extinction occurs when there are no longer living members of a species. To say that the woolly mammoth, passenger pigeon, and thylacine are extinct is just to say that there are none left alive in the world. It is common in conservation biology and environmental ethics to claim that extinction is forever. This is thought to be part of what makes human-caused extinctions so bad. Extinction does not involve the death of individual organisms, but the permanent elimination of a form of life. However, it now appears that it is possible to use biotechnology to create living individuals of species that have gone extinct, perhaps even species that have been extinct for hundreds or thousands of years, so long as usable DNA samples are available in preserved specimens. This is de-extinction. Part of what motivates those working on de-extinction are the scientific and technological challenges involved. It would be an incredible scientific accomplishment to be able to create organisms of a species that has been extinct for some time, such as the passenger pigeon or mammoth. There have already been efforts to use established cloning techniques to bring back individuals of species that have been extinct for only a few years, such as the picardo, a Spanish ibex. There is also a desire on the part of many people to see living examples of extinct animals or plants, particularly charismatic or culturally valued ones, such as the ivory-billed woodpecker or thylacine. Some have claimed that bringing back species that were caused to go extinct by human practices would, to some extent, help make up for the wrong of the extinction. Finally, it may be that the biotechnologies and techniques involved can be used to help conservation biologists in their efforts to preserve highly endangered species. For example, it could increase the genetic diversity of small populations or those in captive breeding programs. Finally, it is crucial that our approaches to species conservation can, as much as possible, scale to the extinction crisis we face, potentially thousands of species going extinct each year. The only way to do this is by aggressively reducing the causes of extinction, including habitat destruction, climate change, pollution, and extraction. De-extinction does not do this, and it is important that it not reduce the urgency with which we address the causes of extinction, and that it not divert resources from efforts to conserve currently existing species. So while de-extinction would be scientifically amazing and there is nothing intrinsically wrong with it, it is important to keep it in proper perspective from a species conservation perspective. Angela Herring, excerpted from 3 Qs, The Ethics of Species De-Extinction.